Hey everybody, 3467 here, and welcome back to more Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 Terra's Adventure. In the last episode, we explored more of the pirate world. I realized that, man, I am extremely overleveled. In this episode, you can see that I replaced my slime with Beano, the beaver who joined us before. I noticed that no matter how many levels that our slime gained, he was still falling pretty often to monsters, so I just decided to have a monster with better stats. So Beano will come to you at level 12, or will come to you at level 7, so I raised him up about 5 levels. And the only move that he has is Charge Up, which apparently is a move that does severe damage on the next turn, so it's a 2-turn attack. Kata, on the other hand, grew to level 18, so that's a heavy increase, and Genie grew to level 16. Now, I did raise Slash somewhat, so if you are still keeping your slime, at level 11, he'll learn Fireball. So, I think it's a decent move. I personally have never used it, but I prefer better stats, so... I mean, look at that HP. This thing's a tank. So, in this episode, I can't believe it. You know where the cave was? The cave that I was looking for? I was thinking it was way far up north where all the tough monsters was, but in reality, it's over here. Ooh, let's see. We have a battle. Okay, now let's see what this is. Terra obtained the pork chop. That's good. Does Genie still have any wildness? Now he doesn't. Now Genie is fully clear of wildness, and he will listen to me entirely. And I'm pretty sure Beano will join you at 0 wildness, so that's a benefit too. So over here, if you keep going to the left, you'll find a cave. Now there aren't going to be some treasures in here, but there'll also be some new monsters. Now the one to the right is a type of slime, as you can tell. It's a pearl gel, and the other one is an octokid. I didn't know Octokid knew Lure Dance. That's interesting. And again, we will be getting a monster soon that will be having Lure Dance. So, I will be showing the fights if it debuts a new monster, but other than that, we should be good. And you also get a lot more experience than the monsters on the outside. So, there's some I know where the monster is, I just know that there's some treasures around here too. And I think the monster in the middle is called an Aquarella, which is certainly interesting. Dang, that was a nice critical hit. So yeah, I personally, Lure Dance. I personally never really get these kind of, most of the monsters in here I never really get. But, oh, what was that? Geyser. Blue Kata Sky High. I think that's just a damaging attack. Yeah. Landed awkwardly, took 7 damage. Huh, that's a new one. I haven't learned about that one yet. But we took care of that monster, so it isn't going to be really much of a problem. Beano grew to level 13. Let's see. Plus 8, plus 3, plus 3, plus 8, plus 3, plus 3. Kata's promoted to level 19. Well, that's good. So yeah, as I was getting ready to record this video, I heard a close family of mine call, what I'm doing retarded. Yeah, that was certainly pleasant to hear. Terra opened the treasure chest. Terra obtained the love water. So, you know, I mean, I guess it is kind of silly to be doing videos of different video games, but I personally enjoy it. And besides, I don't have any viewers as I'm making this, but I will get viewers eventually, so... And here we have another group of monsters. That one's a healer, and as the name implies, I'm pretty sure it has some healing moves. So it's going to be more of a support monster, but I do know there are better monsters that can still heal. And now that we have the title bell, we can go check out these treasure chests. What's in here? The love water, healing, exit bell, exit. The merm scale. Oh, the merm scale is fantastic. What can we get rid of? Let's get rid of this herb. And I'm pretty sure the merm scale increases defense by 10. Let's give that to Beano, because he doesn't have an item yet. Okay. And there we go. And I think the monster we're looking for is right here. Who are you? This is our turf. You show me some respect on our turf. That's it, I'm mad. Now this is a hood squid. Now this is the monster I was talking about. This monster also knows lure dance and is probably the most well known for it. So you're gonna want to be kind of careful about this. Let's try out that charge up thing. Kata can do increase and Genie can also do increase. Let's super boost our defense. Alright, I think we should be good for now. Beano's building power. Alright, let's set them to fight. And I don't think we will want to use speed, because when Hood Squid starts doing lure dance, that's going to be a problem, so we want to get damage out early. I don't remember exactly how much HP this monster has. This isn't really a true boss, it's more of a mini boss, so don't worry too much. So yeah, I may have gone a bit crazy on the grinding, but trust me, every time you go to a new world, the difficulty spikes up like crazy. Because the monsters in this game, or the bosses in this game, are pretty tough as it is. And if you're not prepared, if you don't have good moves, then you want to have a strong attack on you. Now, Genie does have some good support moves, but you're going to need more than that on the other monsters. Plus, different monsters have different level caps, and we'll be getting more into that later. We're too far away from any of them for these monsters to worry about that right now. So this is mostly a repetitive fight. If you cast increase once or twice, then you should have no worries about being defeated, because this monster doesn't really have any other special moves besides lure dance, so at least for the moment, so you should be fine. Monster was defeated. Terra's party got 173 experience points. You are quite strong. I have to admit, I'm impressed. Will you let me go with you? You'll find my dancing special. Yes! Your party's full. There isn't any room for me. Pick a monster to go to the farm. I think I'm gonna let Kata go. He is pretty strong, but Genie has all the same moves, and plus, this monster will be pretty good. Squiz joined the party. Oh, that's right! I was gonna name this monster after Shondacoot, because he said he wanted to be named after a monster, but I remember this monster has a name. Well, we will be getting more monsters in a different way. We'll name a monster after him later. But I think that's all the treasure chests that are in this particular cave. So we can leave for now. Let's try it on. Let's go in the water for a bit, because I think there are more monsters you can encounter on the water. I think I know where I'm going. Oh, here we go. I don't remember the monster on the right. It's a merman. So yeah, I think there are two other monsters here. An octo-type monster, and then a petite eel. So, I personally don't get these monsters, because the party we have right now is pretty good. And we go around here. Oh, I forgot how inconvenient this is. Hold on a second. Let's go on the land. Whoops. Okay, what's this piece of meat? Found beef jerky. Beef jerky isn't that great. Don't bother filling up your inventory with beef jerky. Found rib. Now, ribs are definitely worth keeping, because they get rid of 20 wildness, but now that I think about it, yeah, Squiz doesn't have any wildness when he joins you, which is another plus. Now let's go to... Now that kid was saying that we need someone who can dance well. In the past, mermaids are said to have sang and danced with people or with Santa now. Would you like to dance to remember and celebrate their ceremony? I think you need an item. I think you need an empty slot for this. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah. And now with Squiz, you'll dance a lot better. So you'll need Squiz in order to be able to do this. Maybe any monster with lure dance, but it's easy just to have Squiz because he'll join your party anyway. Squiz's dancing lured a mermaid to the surface. Bravo, bravo, you were fabulous. You have a certain flair for genius. Please, take this as my thanks. Tara received a tiny medal. Huh. That was nice. I don't remember... Is that it? Is that all that we needed to do? I know there's more. Let's get rid of this for now. Let's try it again. Because there is something else that we need to do, I just don't quite remember what it was. Oh, you know what we need to do? Bravo, you're fabulous. You have a certain play for genius. I'd love to see you dance again. We need to go back to that port town where the sleeping guy is, because he'll only be woken up by a sea monster. So let's head over there. Sorry for the random cut there. A lot of these monsters we've already seen before, so I'm not going to go into great detail. Or I'm going to try to skip them as much as possible. Now, let's go to the inn. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Huh? Watch out! What? Why are you with monsters? You're an odd little child. Did you want to hear my tales? I don't see why not. It was in my callow youth. The ship I was on was captured by pirates who kept us as slaves. We toiled for months that way. But one day, I overheard them talking about the moon rock. If it were taken from the top of the lighthouse, the sea would ebb, and that would make it impossible to approach the volcanic island where they hid their loot. Unfortunately, they saw me. They would never allow someone to live knowing their secret. So I ran and leapt into the sea. I was rescued by a passing ship. The pirates' loot is probably still on the volcanic island, but there is no way of getting close to the island. It should be possible to go to the island if the moon rock were to be returned to the lighthouse. But the moon rock sank with the pirates and their ship. Maybe mermaids could help. Can mermaids still be seen in Palona? Well, I guess you know what we have to do now. But this episode, well, okay, no, we can at least go to the town. It's not that far away. Okay. Almost there. I'm also gonna start to cut out these... Excuse me? I said that I'm gonna be cutting out traveling between towns. But this episode is getting kind of long, so in the next episode, we'll talk to the mermaids and see what they tell us. We'll try to see if we can get that moon rock and maybe find some treasure at that volcanic island. So until then, this is 3467 signing off.